So this is probably the most exciting slide out of the entire course, and that's going to be in regards to the Amazon payout. Okay, so when does Amazon pay you? What should you guys expect? And how does this process work? Okay, so typically how it starts, guys, and how it works is Amazon will settle your account 14 days after you've actually sold an item. Okay, so what does that mean? So let's just say that today is, June 1st, okay, and you made a sale. You're not actually going to get paid for that sale 14 days after, but then it also falls in regards to which day you're actually getting paid out. So if you get paid out you get paid out every 2 weeks. So twice a month you're getting paid out, and then 2 months you're getting paid out 3 times because there's those extra weeks. But regardless, every 2 weeks you're getting paid, and it's going to be for the sales that you guys collected from the 2 weeks prior to that date. Okay. Now, the reason Amazon does this is to give customers plenty of time to, number one, return the product, get a refund if there's any complaints, whatever the case may be. It gives the customer plenty of time and also gives Amazon plenty of time to collect their money instead of chasing you and trying to collect the money. Okay, so typically your refunds, guys, I would say like 90 to 95% of your refunds will happen within the first 14 days. And anything after that is you're probably going to get about 5% of refunds that happen after 14 days, okay? So you can be pretty confident that after, 14 days, you're not going to have refunds. Obviously, that depends on the product. So if you have a product that is, really bad quality, then you might start getting a lot more refunds, and it could happen at different times. And you want to be careful, again, that you don't get too many refunds because you can get your account actually closed down because of that, okay? So in regards to the payouts, like I said, you have to wait 14 days. So this is something that you guys have to definitely think about in regards to growing your brand. And we're going to talk about this later on, but this is a cash flow that's coming in, guys. So, if you're planning on reordering inventory, you got to be prepared that you're going to have to wait a few weeks to actually get that money so that you can now use that money to reinvest and grow the business, okay? So it's a problem that every Amazon seller runs into, and it's very, very hard to scale because of this issue, okay? Now, with that being said, there is an option, guys, to actually get paid out every single day, okay? Now, how this works is with a company called Payability, and pretty much what this does is I'll actually show you guys the website here. They take a fee, I believe it's 20%, and they connect with your Amazon Seller Central account, so they're able to actually see how much, what your sales are for the day and so on and so forth, and then they're going to be able to pay you out based off of that, okay? So, Payability, instant access, 1%. So you'd have to contact them to go in regard to the fees, but I do believe that they take 20% of your sales. I can't remember what it was. The last time I looked into these guys was about a few months ago, so things could have changed. But regardless, guys, you guys can definitely contact them and find out exactly what the cost is. And sometimes you might actually be put in a situation where you will need to do this so that you guys can continue to grow and scale your business, because I would rather lose 20% on getting paid out every day to take that money to reinvest it in inventory and have that inventory arrive, then run out of products and then now have to wait 2-3 weeks to reorder and then have it shipped over to Amazon. It's a long delay where I'm actually not selling. So sometimes if it makes sense, guys, if you can calculate it and see, hey, if I'm going to pay an extra 20% for this order, but I'm going to be making this X amount of dollars, it might actually be worth it for you guys, okay? But if it's not worth it, then obviously don't do it. But this is what I wanted to talk about, you guys. So just know that when you make a sale, you're not going to get paid for that for at least 2 weeks, and then you're going to get paid from the payout date, which is going to usually be a few days after. Now, once Amazon pays you, let's just say it's on a Friday, and they say, okay, we sent your money, that actually takes another 3 to 5 days for you to actually see that money in your bank account. And the reason behind that is it actually has to go to the bank, and the bank has to approve the amount, and then it finally gets released into your account, okay? So you're really looking at, I'd say like 18 days typically to get paid, have the money in your account that you can actually use to grow and purchase products, okay? So that's something that I wanted to touch base, because a lot of people don't know when that's happening, when they're getting paid out, and so on and so forth, okay? So hopefully that made sense, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.